21st June is the International Yoga Day, and what for the yoga is done? Is it for seeking good health and longevity, or for something more? If we imagine yoga is only for health and longevity, the question comes, what for to live long? And if we live long, what we will do? Yoga. And how long we want to live? Therefore, the purpose of yoga cannot be limited only to health and longevity. It has some higher purpose. And this is what Patanjali said, that Sthira Sukham Asanam, steady bliss is happiness. Steady bliss is yoga. And how it can be achieved? He gives the technique. Prayatna Shaitilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. When we are effortless, we are absolutely normal. Those who are able to hear without hearing aid, they are normal. Therefore, they don't have to struggle to listen. But those who have got some defect or some problem in your hearing ability, they have to put efforts. Therefore, if yoga is Sthira Sukham, steady bliss, and the technique is Prayatna Shaitilya, minimization of the efforts, it is possible only when we abide in our divine nature. Then the question comes, what is our divine nature? Patanjali himself says, Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. We abide in our divine nature. And what is the divine nature? Divine nature is we are blissful. Upanishad says, Ananda deva kalbimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. We are the expression of the bliss. And we are all seeking bliss. It is here we go wrong in our life. Therefore, if we really want to use yoga for spiritual evolution, follow Bhagwan Sri Krishna. In the 6th chapter, he defines what is yoga. Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sajnitam sa nishchena yoktavyaha yogaha anirvinna chetasa. Yoga is when the miseries come in our life, we refuse to be miserable. The ability to refuse to be miserable in spite of the misery is the real meaning of yoga. Then only we express the bliss that we are. Now how to practice that? Sa nishchena yoktavyaha. We have to make a firm resolution. Do not justify you are miserable. On the contrary, whatever we have to do in our life, let it be an expression of joy and happiness. Let it not be a struggle to get happiness in our life. This is what happens. Whatever we do or we do not do, for what? We perform all the activities of our life only for seeking happiness. It is here we go away from the yoga. Therefore, don't do anything to seek happiness, but whatever we have to do, do it happily. And when we are thus finding out an excuse through every action, that this action is an opportunity for me to express the inner inherent happiness that I am. If this is done systematically, sincerely, in and through all expressions of life, we are celebrating yoga in the right spirit. So how do the life express through us? How does the life express through us? Because life expresses through 3 channels. Through the body as action, through the mind as emotion, and through the intellect as fulfillment. So if we are supposed to do something, instead of doing it as a burden and a suffering, there are two options. If you have to do it happily. If you don't want to don't do it, but happily, not with a bitterness or frustration. Then we are celebrating yoga as spiritual practice. Then the second thing comes. We also express, or the life also expresses as the mind or through the mind. So mind is the seat of experiences, joy and sorrows. Therefore, if we are happy, we are creating a personality, and if we are miserable, we are creating a personality. Therefore, if yoga is expressed through the mind, the only thing will be, let there be joy, but do not lose your control on yourself. Let there be misery, but do not destroy your life because of the miseries. See, friends, when we are extremely happy, never promise anything to anybody. When we are angry, never discuss anything with anybody. And when we are confused, never make decisions in life. If these three things are consciously observed, and then we